As people age, a subtle but powerful shift often occurs in how they move through the world, literally. What once felt easy, like getting up from the floor, walking briskly, or lifting groceries, begins to feel more demanding. This change is often chalked up to just getting older, and while aging naturally brings some physical slowing, it's the decline in daily physical activity, not just age itself, that plays a major role in increasing body fat, reducing calorie burn, and raising long-term health risks. Reduced physical activity in older adults is one of the most underestimated drivers of weight gain, chronic disease, and functional decline. And because it often happens gradually, it tends to go unnoticed until serious consequences appear. The human body is designed to move. From walking and climbing stairs to bending, stretching, and lifting, these activities keep muscles engaged, joints lubricated, and metabolism firing. But with age, both the intensity and frequency of movement tend to decline. Retirement may reduce the natural activity associated with a job. Chronic pain, arthritis, injuries, or even fear of falling can cause people to sit more and move less. Fatigue or low energy, which may be caused by poor sleep, depression, or undiagnosed health issues, can further discourage activity. Over time, this leads to a state known as disuse, where muscles weaken simply because they're not being used. The less you move, the harder it becomes to move, and the cycle deepens. The metabolic consequences of this are serious. Physical activity is a major contributor to total daily energy expenditure. As movement declines, fewer calories are burned throughout the day, even if food intake remains the same. This leads to a slow but steady caloric surplus that promotes fat storage, especially around the abdomen. And because muscle mass also declines without regular resistance or load-bearing activity, the body's metabolic rate drops even further. It becomes easier to gain fat and harder to lose it, even with strict dieting. The result? A body that becomes softer, weaker, and more metabolically sluggish with each passing year, unless active effort is made to reverse the trend. There is a dangerous illusion here. Many older adults believe that their bodies no longer need much exercise, that slowing down is natural, perhaps even advisable. But the truth is the opposite. As mobility decreases, the risks multiply. Visceral fat increases. Insulin sensitivity drops. Cardiovascular endurance fades. Bone density declines, raising fracture risk. Joints stiffen, and the likelihood of falls, hospitalization, and disability rises dramatically. Inactivity over time becomes one of the most potent accelerators of aging, not just physically but cognitively and emotionally as well. This is where a strong warning must be delivered. If older adults continue to reduce their physical activity, they not only risk unwanted weight gain but also the erosion of independence itself. Simple daily functions, bathing, dressing, cooking, can become increasingly difficult without strength and mobility. And once someone becomes functionally dependent, quality of life deteriorates rapidly. The loss of autonomy is not just a physical loss. It is often accompanied by depression, anxiety, and social isolation, which only deepen the cycle of inactivity and decline. And yet, the most hopeful and empowering truth is this: movement at any age makes a difference. Even small increases in physical activity can deliver powerful health benefits. Walking for just 20 to 30 minutes a day improves cardiovascular health, enhances mood, and helps manage blood sugar. Regular strength training, even with body weight or light resistance bands, can rebuild muscle, boost metabolic rate, and restore functional strength. Stretching, yoga, or Tai Chi improve balance and flexibility, reducing the risk of falls. Critically, movement doesn't need to be intense or punishing to be effective. What matters most is consistency. For older adults, the goal isn't performance, it's preservation. It's about maintaining enough strength and stamina to remain independent, mobile, and resilient. Gardening, dancing, carrying groceries, or playing with grandchildren all count as meaningful activity. Even short, frequent bouts of movement, standing up every 30 minutes, doing a few squats during commercials, or taking the stairs when possible, add up over time. The importance of exercise in older adulthood goes beyond weight management. It improves mood, enhances cognitive function, and supports better sleep. It reduces inflammation, supports immune function, and can even slow biological aging at the cellular level. It is, quite simply, one of the most powerful tools available for maintaining health and vitality in the later decades of life. Barriers still exist, of course. Chronic conditions, joint pain, or mobility limitations can make exercise intimidating or uncomfortable. But these challenges can often be managed or worked around with professional guidance. Physical therapists, certified trainers, and community programs tailored to older adults can provide safe and effective routines that accommodate individual needs and limitations. The key is to avoid letting inactivity become the default. In summary, reduced physical activity is not an inevitable part of aging. It's a modifiable behavior that has profound consequences for weight, health, and independence. The body may change with age, but it remains highly responsive to movement. Even modest increases in activity can halt or reverse many of the negative effects of aging. The real danger lies not in aging itself, but in accepting physical decline as unavoidable. With a mindset of adaptation, not surrender, older adults can reclaim energy, strength, and purpose, one step, one stretch, one movement at a time.